Hello, thank you for joining us on African Home Building News, brought to you by PE Live from our studios at Franco, was sponsored by Temple Mount, Event Africa, and the African Home Building and Renovating magazine. My name is Nanaya Ocheribia. Coming up in the headlines, Youth Employment Agency trains youth in brick production and construction. National Rental Assistance Scheme grants rent assistance to 16.19% of applicants. And Kenya enacts controversial housing levy law amidst public criticism. Now the news in detail. The Youth Employment Agency (YEA), in collaboration with CSIR-BRRI, is training 21,000 youth in specialized skills related to brick production and construction. The program aims to address unemployment and enhance professionalism in the building industry. Trainees will receive monthly stipends during the training, and the program emphasizes the use of local materials and eco-friendly practices. The training module includes hands-on practical sessions and aims to equip participants with the knowledge and skills needed for success in the field. The initiative is supported by the government and aims to contribute to national development by creating job opportunities and bridging the skills gap in the construction sector. Moving on in the news, the Minister of Works and Housing, Kojo Opon Nkrumah, has provided an update to Parliament on the National Rental Assistance Scheme (NRAS) as of February 2024. Out of 10,168 applications received nationwide, 1,646 Guineans have been granted rent advance assistance, representing 16.19% of applicants. The scheme operates in 6 regions: Greater Accra, Eastern, Western Ashanti, Northern, and Bunu East. Additionally, the minister has deposited details of beneficiaries in locations with the clerk's office as requested by MP Andrew Dari Chute of Sola, Tuma, Kalba. The breakdown of applications and beneficiaries by region includes Tema and Accra, Kumasi, Takrady, Techiman, Koforidia, and Tamale. The NRAS, launched in January 2023, aims to alleviate the burden of large rent advances by allowing tenants to pay monthly rents to the scheme instead. Now, in more news, the focus of the 14th Women in Engineering Forum, WIN-E, and the 25th anniversary launch of Women in Engineering was on advocating for extension of mentoring programs to reach less privileged individuals. Engineer Enyona Popena, president of WIN-E, paid tribute to past leaders and pioneers of the organization, highlighting their contributions to advancing opportunities for women in engineering. Engineer Kwabena Bimpon, president of GHIE, recognized the significant impact of women in engineering within the institution, acknowledging their achievements over 25 years and expressing optimism for their continued success. Overall, the event celebrated the progress of women in engineering while advocating for greater inclusivity and support for future generations of engineers. Please stay with us as we go for a short break. We would be right back.
Dear friends, come along with me on a journey of your dreams to that place of peace and tranquility, a place to call home. Temple Mount. Imagine the Garden of Eden, just with beautiful homes. Our journey begins as the sumptuous gates of Temple Mount opens gracefully to reveal the wide, tree-lined boulevard of Abraham Drive. Come along with me for the slow drive through of this most exquisite of developments in Ghana. On each side of Abraham Drive are the most beautiful white homes with red brick tile roofs of rich gray slates. Each home is a masterpiece of architecture and is surrounded by lush green lawns and a radiant array of flowers and plants. The pavements are carefully designed for safety and to enhance the beauty of the whole development. As we approach the well-laid-out communal area, the breathtakingly beautiful infinity pool comes into view. Imagine yourself lying in it with a cold drink on a very hot day. Pure heaven. Set out around the pool are the outdoor sitting areas amidst the trees and plants, providing a welcome shade and a gentle breeze. Step into the Cotton Club restaurant and cafe. This is a social club exclusively for the residents of Temple Mount and their families and friends. Here you can enjoy a wide variety of drinks and food freshly cooked on site. On Friday and Saturday nights, there is a live band which plays soft blues and jazz music for residents and their guests. Further along is the well-stocked communal shop with a small bakery with lots of provisions and drinks and a very good supply of commonly used medicines. As we walk along, there is the communal gym furnished with first-class gym equipment. A few steps away is the children's playground with an assortment of very good and safe playground equipment. As you turn the corner, hidden away amongst the trees and flowers, you come across the most beautiful little white chapel, a little temple on the mountain. It's there for those moments of quiet contemplation and to say a little prayer, and for small events like christenings and birthdays for your little children and grandchildren. Further along in the communal area is a huge garden center for those of you with green fingers. I promise you, you will be spoilt for choice by the vast array of flowers and plants to choose from. Along the perimeter and throughout Temple Mount, there are more than 2 miles of pedestrianized walkways underneath the branches of the trees. The park benches dotted along the way are good for a little rest. The walking paths will inevitably take you to the natural spring water source on Temple Mount. When you do come to it, I ask you kindly that you are respectful. Remember, it's been there since the beginning of time. Temple Mount is a home for people of all ages. Remember a time not so long ago when the world was more innocent and little children rode their bikes safely all over the community and had friends on every street, and parents were happy and secure in the knowledge that their precious little children were safe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home. Welcome to Temple Mount.
Welcome back from the break. This is African Home Building News brought to you by PE Live from our studios out of Fanco. Now in news elsewhere, Kenyan President William Ruto has signed a bill into law allowing the government to continue collecting a 1.5% housing levy from workers' monthly salaries. The aim is to fund the construction of affordable housing for low-income citizens, though the levy has faced widespread criticisms. Opposition voices in the public see it as an additional financial burden alongside other taxes. Legal obstacles delayed the bill's enactment previously, but it was amended and ratified by Parliament despite opposition objections. The government argues that boosting tax revenues is vital for reducing the budget deficit and funding essential services. President Ruto aims to build 200,000 affordable housing units annually, creating over 600,000 jobs. That is all for news. Thank you for staying with us, and a very big thank you to Events Afrique, Temple Mount, and the African Home Building and Renovating magazine for sponsoring. For more news, kindly visit our website www.propertyexpress.org. You can also reach us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Property Express. This has been PE Live. My name is Nanaya Ochrebia.